One love to the humble. One love to the humble. One love to the humble. Look, let me tell you something, man. Don't take your life for granted. Don't take it for granted at all. At all. Your life could be over like that fast. Out of nowhere, your life could be over like that fast. Because, see, when we think about life, it's always everybody else. Those things happen to everybody else. They don't happen to me. They happen to everybody else. That's the mindset that most of us think. We don't think it could be us, you know what I'm saying? Because we know what we're doing. We in control of ourselves. We got it all figured out. But it could be over like that quick. That quick. You know how I know? Because it always happened to me on January 3rd, 2025. Fresh into the new year, I almost lost my life over an accident. I own a lawn care landscaping company. You know what I'm saying? I get out there and get my hands dirty just like everybody else. Something simple almost cost me my life. But it did cost me a major injury. You can't see it right now because it's on my leg. Right? Cost me a major injury. I broke my femur in two places. One right here in the middle of my femur, and the other one where the bone of your femur goes up into your hip. That bone was pulled apart like this, where it was like a V. That bone was pulled apart like a V. Right here where my hands connect, that's the only thing that was left holding that bone together. It almost ripped my leg apart, and the only thing it would have been holding on would be from the outside with the skin that was holding on. In the inside, it would have been completely disconnected. With just that much more, just this much was holding it together right here. This little part right here. That's it. Luckily, it did hit my femoral artery. Luckily, when I was cutting down a tree, was taking a tree down, and the tree fell in the wrong direction. We had it tied off, roped off, and everything, and it still went wrong. And I happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, and there wasn't nothing I could do to get out of the situation fast enough. I was only able to move enough to keep from losing my life. That's all I could do. And that feeling, I really thought it was over with. When I seen that tree, and you know how when things go on like this, everything seems to go in slow motion. It's slow motion, but it's also seems to be happening so fast. That's how powerful the brain is in processing what's happening. And I just said, "Oh no, this is it. I'm about to get smashed, and I'm done. It's about to crush me." That's all I can think about. And then I feel it. I'm trying to get out of the way, but I can't fast enough. And here it is on top of me. I got a chainsaw in my hand running. Some kind of way, I got rid of the chainsaw. The tree came down. I tumbled. I rolled over. And I'm like, man, I know something's wrong, but I'm not panicking. I'm not screaming and yelling. I'm not doing any of that. All the guys come around, and I'm keeping cool because I want them to stay cool. But I know something wrong. Long story short, I ended up having to get my femur broke in two places, as I just told you. And I got metal rods and screws in my leg. And I got therapy for I don't know how long. And then I got another 3 weeks to even see if the bone is starting to calcify back like it's supposed to. I got a long ways to go. But I almost lost my life. You got to take care of yourself, for one. For two, all the things that don't matter in your life, you got to realize the things that don't matter. All the little small petty arguments, all the little stuff that you do every day thinking that, oh, worry about it, I'll fix it tomorrow. I ain't really worried about it. I'm going to say this to this person. I'm going to talk to this person this way. Think about those things when you listen to this video, because it could be all over. And you may not never have another chance to fix that. All the little things that we worry about. All the little things that we should be paying attention to that we don't pay attention to. We just floating through life, doing whatever, not caring, because it ain't you. It's never going to be you. It's always going to be somebody else until it's you. Then it's all different now. I don't look at life the same no more. The small things matter. The small things is what matters. How big your house is, it don't matter. How much money you got in your bank account, it don't matter. How big you built your company, it don't matter. The promotion you got in your job, it don't matter. How many nice clothes in your closet, it don't matter. How many nice pair of shoes you got, it don't matter. How many nice restaurants you go eat at, it don't matter. How many times you took flights overseas, it don't matter. How many dollar bills you can pull out your pocket and flash online, it don't matter. How many followers you got on YouTube, it don't matter. How many followers you got on TikTok, it don't matter. Don't none of that matter. Because all gonna happen is that stuff gonna sit there when you ain't here no more. But what do matter is the memories you make, the people you care about. The real things is what matters, the small things. All that other stuff don't mean nothing. It means nothing because it can't do nothing for you when it's all said and done. You can lose it all tomorrow. People was losing their mind when they was going to close down TikTok. Like that really matters. Like it ain't a real world out here to go live in. Think about what I'm saying, man. Don't play around with your life. These little petty arguments, these little petty disagreements, these little holding these grudges. I'm cutting these people off. I'm sick of these people. I'm doing all these things. I'm making my circle small. I'm keeping my circle tight. I'm doing all this stuff. I don't care about this person. I hate that person. And this person get on my nerves. And you know what I'm talking about. It ain't. Forget about that stuff, man. Go out and forgive people. Make amends. Mend this thing together. All that stuff is unnecessary. Because when it all comes down to it, it ain't going to make no difference. You're going to wish you had not done that when you're sitting up there and your life is on the line. You're going to want all the support you can get. You're going to want all the friends you can get. You don't want to leave here with things with things incomplete. Think about what I'm telling you. And I hope you understand. This is for real. This is for real. It's not a joke. It could be you. I don't want it to be you, and I hope you don't have to go through this. It ain't something you want to experience. But think about it. It's the small things that matter. Y'all take care.